Hey guys, guess what? Mighty Mouse is in the Hillbilly garage. So that means it's time to get busy on this turbo install. So I guess the first thing we're gonna have to do here is actually get into the motor. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take the seats out, take the bed off. We'll take all these interior panels off so we have unrestricted access into the engine. I'll probably go ahead and take my roof off too, just for better lighting. And I'll need it off for what I'm gonna do for my new air intake I'm gonna build. So now that I'm in my proper work attire with an Appalachian Mountain Rider t-shirt, which you can get from my Teespring store by clicking up here, or in the link down below after the video. I am in my dad shorts, my loafers. Let's get to work on tearing Mighty Mouse down. Well, now that we got all that stuff off, I think we're gonna have to take her down and clean her up a bit more, because this is way too dirty to install a turbo. There, that's better. Boy, we're not only making leap and bounds by installing turbos now on Appalachian Mountain Riders, we're also starting to work on clean machines more often. Whew, that's unprecedented. Alright, as you can see, 500 is tore down for the most part. So, now the thing is, where are we going to put our turbo? That's the first thing we got to determine before we put anything else. And like I said way back in a previous video, I think right here where our cat is going to work perfect, because we can just cut that out. Yeah, let's get our little baby turbo right here. And I think with that out of the way, this turbo is pretty much the exact same footprint as our, yeah, look at that, pretty much the same footprint as our catalytic converter. And of course we can mount, well, we got the oil, it's gravity fed oil. We have to be mounted this way. It'd be so much easier if we can mount it that way, but then we won't get our oil flow like we need for our cooling. So I will be running an oil pump with a regulator, but I know these little cheap China turbos, you can't push a lot of oil pressure through or your seal will fail and you'll start pushing oil into your compressor housing, which we don't want that. So, getting the turbo installed probably might be the easiest part, and then we got to figure out how to get all this other stuff to work with it. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull all the rest of these heat shields off. Again, with our power commander, this O2 sensor is non-existent. We need to use this port for our auto tune. So we can go ahead and pull this out though, so we can get our heat shields off. And then we'll probably just take the saws off and hack away. Yeah. Well, that's junk. Yeah, now I think we can probably leave these heat shields here, because I'm going to probably cut this about right here. And I'll probably just use my little Dremel with a cutoff wheel. Cut this right here. And that should be the perfect spot for our turbo. We can remove our catalytic converter and our muffler. Get it out of the way. stock exhaust. Alright, now we got all that garbage out of there as far as the stock exhaust and the stock air box. You guys can now see the room we have to work with. Now, taking my turbo, I've been playing around with it a little bit. I think I kind of got figured out what I'm going to do. As you can see here, we have lots of room. So I think probably what I'll do is put it in here somewhat like this, where I can have my exhaust run in here into the exhaust intake. And then that will make it a nice short piece of pipe here into our throttle body. I think that'll work pretty good. Of course, we got our oil feed and return lines right there. I'll probably have to spin this a little bit more to try to get it to right where I want it to be. But yeah, we got plenty of room in there. I think that's gonna work very well. Maybe make some kind of bracket to hold this to support it. And then we'll have to do something different for the exhaust. I don't know, all the bigger that turbo is, I'd kind of like to keep the stock muffler just so we can keep it quiet and kind of make it a sleeper. Where did I put my stock muffler? Right here. There. But I don't think, I mean, we could probably make it still fit in there like this. I think there is room. It'd probably make it a little more complicated to get the pipe, exhaust pipe and stuff fit up like we wanted to. Especially because with this hole, we're going to have to go with a piece of pipe to enlarge it or technically reduce it so the muffler fits. But there is room in here. But as you can see, we would have to probably cut this, turn it a little bit, and then put a pipe, just a short piece to connect it to that. But that's going to be, it's going to be tricky. I got some figuring to do. Another option would be to go ahead and take our muffler, and what I can do with it is actually cut this mount off and remount this here on the back this way. That way we could just bring pipe, whatever we needed, just bring it out and do a U right here. That would help keep water from going back in it when we get in the mud and give us a lot more room. So I'll have to play around with that a little bit, think about it. Gonna have to order some exhaust pipe so we can weld in what we need to hook up the turbo and go from there. So I'll probably go ahead and end this video right there for today. I know we really didn't get into a whole much except for some teardown, but I'm gonna do like I've been doing with these build videos, shorter clips, so it's easier for you guys to enjoy and keep track. If you miss one or want to go back and see something I did again, you don't have to play through several minutes of video. You can just, it's easier to find stuff. So I hope you guys are super excited for this build. I doubt none of you is as excited as I am, but it's possible because you guys have been waiting for this for a long time. So now that we're working on it, you guys comment below what you think our gains are going to be with this. If all works out as I'm hoping it's going to, you guys let me know if you plan on turboing your Pioneer 500. Of course, when I'm done, I'll make sure to get a complete parts lists and everything for you guys so you can find what you need to do this yourself. So again, she's finally getting turboed. Mighty Mouse is going to be becoming a lot more mighty. Thanks for watching, subscribing, for all your guys' support, and until next time, keep on riding. That would look mean, wouldn't it? If I cut that out, I can mount it high. Yeah, well, I guess I need it. Oh, I could always bring my pipe below it. That'd be plenty of room there. The thing about this pipe is it's a straight through muffler design, which water would have a tendency to get in easier, and you know this guy's gonna see mud. But, like I said, with having this come out, U up, and then turn, I'd probably be alright, as long as this was running and didn't shut off. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is a straight through.
Oh my, yeah, and I bet you that would sound mean.
That would be loud.
Wah! You'd hear that turbo a lot better.